busy,
Where'd
mate.
you go?
Well, I've been busy because I work for this bloke. He's a complete, mate, just slave driver, honestly. Like, no time for anything, no time for Facebook messages or any of that sort of stuff. But
it's terrible when you have to work like a real person in life again, isn't it?
It does. How's work going for you, mate? You've got some of the best staff you can employ.
Is there new starters? Are they coming Monday?
So here we are, mate. It's been a while since we've done a live show.
Too long, and we apologise, but we have been very busy, and all will be revealed soon enough why we've been very busy.
Yeah, it will be. But we thought we'd do a quick catch-up because tomorrow is the Hawkesbury Herpetological Society Penrith Reptile Expo and Family Fun Day. So anybody that sees this before we go, that's on at Penrith Valley Regional Sports Centre at 30 Herbert Street, Cambridge Park. So we'll be there. We were there tonight, 9 a.m. Yeah, opens up. Adults $15, family $35 for 2 adults and 2 children 5 to 12 years. So we were there earlier on tonight setting up. Looks like it's going to be another cracker of a show, doesn't it? And huge show. Even
back into 2 halls, which is we haven't had enough to fill 2 halls for a couple of years now. So it's Penrith's a really well organised, very well oiled machine expo. I do really enjoy Penrith. They get it done. They do it a little bit better than everyone else, in my opinion. For the
Yep, I would have to agree. It's probably just a little bit more professional, I'd say. You know, tablecloths on the tables, dividers between all the booths, all that sort of stuff. It's always a good day, and like you said, well-oiled machine. But there's a bit of an infestation. There's some cockroaches coming down from Queensland on the
day. There's one other cockroach from Melbourne who snuck in as well.
Yes, he's a
bald cockroach.
Bald cockroach, yeah. He needs to stay in his own lane, that fella.
Right. There we go. Yeah. Marty's famous last words.
Yeah, so Marty
I wonder how many carpets he brought up, or if he's staying in his lane.
Unfortunately, he might look the goods, but he just can't handle the real men snakes. That's all I'm saying.
He doesn't want to ruin that beautiful face of his with a real snake bite.
Yeah, that's right. Like I copped today, I got smashed a couple of times today on the hand because being the show, I haven't fed anything for a couple of weeks because, you know, if you do, they tend to go and shed or they just poop in the enclosure all day long.
Yep.
So things are a bit hungry. Yeah, things are a bit hungry. But, it should be a good show.
Big turnout, like you say. I think there's nearly 40 breeders and a bunch of commercial, like a huge turnout for the commercial as well, which is always good. It makes it an all-round big day. You know, there's everything you want at that show as far as displays, as commercial sellers, as far as all the exhibition stuff they have there. And, of course, us quality breeders.
Us quality breeders of quality carpets.
Always there with a couple of snakes.
From our facilities.
Yes, so it's always good. I like they've pushed the expos forward a little bit. You and I constantly complain about the forward bringing of the dates all the time.
Yep.
But the first expo, you were probably the same as I didn't have anything ready. But this expo, there certainly will be the first lot of hatchies from the season just gone, ready to go. But it gives me also the advantage of having a heap of stuff that's nicely coloured up, well established, well coloured up. You know, stuff from the season before, which is always nice to have something ready to sell that's, you know, by a year old, they're absolutely bulletproof animals. You know,
absolutely. And not only that,
everything right.
They're also looking better. You got more size,
absolutely.
more condition, colour started to show up. You know, when you look at things like jungles and some of the other stuff like that, they take that 12 months to 18 months to really start, even with the albinos before you start, just they get away from that pinkish color, let's say pinky peachy sort of color as a baby to actually start getting a bit of color on them as they get older. And once they get to 12 months, they're a much safer animal, even for someone looking for their first pet. It's like you said, bulletproof. You know, they're really well established, well feeding. I'm not taking any hatchies from last season. I tell a lie, I'm taking 2.
Two.
Two. I needed two more to just fill up the rack and for the smaller snakes. And I thought, oh well, I have a couple of blonde macs here that are feeding well, so they're coming along. A couple of nice male blonde macs.
It's only those early clutches you can sort of have ready by now that, I don't have a lot, but I've got a bit of variety from the very first 3 or 4 clutches, because you're always looking. I shake my head at the last expo when I wander around and see some absolute tiny little things getting sold, and I'm like, wow, that really worries me. That's just a problem. The person who bought it, it's stressful for when it doesn't eat. The poor person who sold it's going to cop 5,000 messages. Why won't my snake eat? It's a problem for everyone.
Oh, absolutely. But even more so to that, the way I see it, if that happens to be someone there at the show, they're interested, they're not sure, they're looking for their first snake, and I'm sure you have, I know I have sold plenty of people their first snake at shows.
Yeah.
You go through, you help them out, make sure they got the right setups and there's plenty of vendors there on the day that have setups available. They buy their first snake, and it's nice that that what you're selling them is something that's a little bit older, it's been feeding well, there's no issues. When they get it home, it's going to do all the right things. So if they happen to contact you and say, oh, I've had it home, it's not feeding, it's either going to be they haven't listened to you and got the right setup, or little Johnny's come home going, oh, isn't it great? I've got a new snake and he's playing with it every day.
Yeah. But even yearlings handle that better too. You can get away with it a lot more.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's that first experience they've got with the first snake, and that's a rarity. But you sell something, like you said, this tiny, it's had a few feeds, 3, and it's at the show, and it's still, it's like it's just come out of the egg, and that same person buys that, goes home, and it doesn't eat. They have nothing but troubles. Then the snake dies because it's in inexperienced hands, and it shouldn't have been sold in the first place. There's nothing but a myriad of problems. So it's a buyer beware thing, I guess, and there's always that, and if it's too cheap, I guess, then why?
Always a reason.
Everyone
to be true.
Everyone's there. Yep, most people are there for a bit of a deal or a bit of a bargain. You see something you like, go up and say, hey, geez, I'm keen on that. Can you do a better price? Whatever. I'm sure most people are there to happily negotiate on some things. I know I'll often take stuff to the show that it might be a higher price because I don't want to sell it. So there's always going to be something that you go, oh, mate, this is $800. I'll give you,
you're not going to budge on it.
$600, give you $700, mate. Like, I'm happy to take it home.
Yep.
But then there's other stuff you might go, it's $800. Oh, would you take 600, 650 or 700? There's negotiation. Do a deal. You're happy with it. They're happy with it. There's always that. But if it's like $50, well, what's wrong with it?
Yeah. Nothing's $50, but
it costs you more than that as a hatchie. Realistically, you should have had at least 10 feeds. You know what I mean? Before it's even contemplate selling it, and so you've got
time,
like $15 or $20 of food put into it, and not including cleaning, everything else that goes along with it, maintenance, the time sitting there getting it to feed for the first place. So, and it becomes a disposable pet. I've always had a bit of an issue with being ridiculous because it's like goldfish.
Yeah.
You buy a goldfish, you take it home, your water's not right and it dies. Oh, we're just going to get another one tomorrow. Doesn't matter. Who cares?
Still a live animal,
Whereas you go and spend $150 on a fish, you're probably going to pay a bit more attention and care to it to make sure it's okay.
Yeah.
So
make sure they're set up right and ready to go.
Yeah. So what do you got, Brett? You got a few critters you got there you want to show a few people that you're going to take tomorrow?
I did bring a couple. We might have a little bit of a quick poke through because we're late. We hoped to do this earlier, but they were a bit late setting up at the hall. The sports dragged on a little bit too long, I think. We're a bit slow to start. Keegs is in the house. Hello, mate. Alex. Always see Alec at the show. He'll be around tomorrow.
Yep.
How are you, mate?
Well,
Troy.
Even a rush getting this done. Mate, Alec.
Mr. Troy himself still there setting up. I'd imagine, mate, they look like there's still plenty to be done. You need to take your wife home and wrap a bandage around her buttocks after she had a giant stack at the hall this afternoon, Troy boy.
Really? Did you? I hope she's all right, mate.
They mopped the floor. no sign. Don't want to dob on people, but when you wet a floor, you do not just leave a giant wet patch. And Troy's missus went,
So
yippee-yi-yay. Yes,
Yeah.
it was not pretty, poor lady.
Yes, that's no good. We've got to look after those ladies that look after us so well, especially
Of
ones
course.
that clean your snakes for you all the time.
Clean,
They
feed,
are
all
rare.
yeah. Yep,
You
they're the
need
best.
to look after them ones. They're the best
I would
ones.
have called an ambulance for my wife if she slipped over. I can't have her down.
No,
She needs to be in total perfect health.
What does she need? Just get her back. We need her ASAP tomorrow.
Fix it. Colin Ray, how are you, mate?
Yeah. Hey, Colin.
Speaking of Antaresia gods.
Yes, certainly. He's up there with the best, that's for sure. Yeah, so, well, let's have a bit of a look at what you got, mate. Switch your cameras over and we'll have a quick sticky and some of the critters that Brent will have there tomorrow.
Well, you keep an eye on the chat while I work out how to file this stuff again.
I will. Jake,
this one.
So Jake is asking Brent, real question tonight is, when is Brent going on NPR? I know I just was on NPR myself just the other week, and we were Owen and Eric did ask us kind of both to do it, which we kind of were, but they wanted to talk about
the plan.
It was the plan. They wanted to talk about the peppers, and the timing was a bit awkward because obviously they're in the US and it was midday on Sunday. But honestly, I don't think the show would have been long enough for them to probably talk to us about all the stuff we were working on, all the projects. So
the truth is, Darren talks so much, nobody can share a show with him.
I talk enough for many people. So I know it's something they've talked about, and I do have to message Owen because he was going to send me a copy of the YouTube so I can add it to my channel, and I'll probably harass him a bit and say, when are you going to get Brent? Holy, you're not selling that tomorrow.
I am. I was sad. This is one of those snakes when you say, this is another thing. Hang on, I'll just fix this camera.
Yeah.
Yes, we probably will go back NPR, you and me together later for the project. But
yep, absolutely.
Yeah, I probably will do something else when you just don't talk all the time.
Yep. Well, it's just that you've got, between the two of us, even though we do a lot of stuff combined, we both have unique collections, and I don't think the time would have justified either of us with the discussions, like, I think it would have
been a 5-hour show if we were both yapping away.
Yeah, that's it. Like Brent claims he doesn't talk much, but you should hear him at work. He rambles on non-stop all day long. There it is there. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
That's what happens.
Yeah. That's nice, mate. What's that one?
An MD albino. This is the problem of, what my wife calls them leftovers.
Leftovers. They're pretty good leftovers, mate. If that's a leftover.
Everything that's from the previous year, when all the new stuff comes, she refers to, just so she knows what I'm talking about or she's talking about. On the leftover side, there's that snake. So this is a leftover, and it sounds like a bad term, but generally leftovers are something that I kept 2 or 3 of, and when I need to keep 1 or 2 of, or 1 of, and then I have to sell things like this that I don't really want to sell. So, and we talked about the color, things that start to pop and explode in color after, 12, 14 months old, make them a much, much nicer animal to be selling on the day.
Yeah, that's stunning, mate. Okay, well, Robert, Adam, how you going? Joy, where do I find one of those ones that clean? Oh,
that's the other one I was debating.
Oh, jeez.
That's from this weird bloke who made these pepper things. So these ones are posset peppers as well, just for added bonus. But
what a nice bloke that he was to let you have some of those things.
He was a good fella. I like him. I'll keep him around. He's useful.
Troy Hovenden wants to know where you get one of those wires that clean snakes, mate. I don't know, Troy. My wife's pretty good, but yeah, unfortunately she won't touch them. So if I could just get her over that barrier of over the barrier of handling the snakes, that would make my life easier. But she does help a lot, so I can't complain too much.
She does plenty, so. And she goes to work like a good girl. So.
Yeah, she does. She works. She's been very, very busy the last week. his financials and stuff. That's nice, mate. So what are you looking at here?
Little albino zebra, but threw a little bit of Bradley blood into the combo for this one. So I'm hoping that there's a bit more of that orange coming out in the top end and the head colour.
Yeah, very
also
nice.
You're starting to see a lot more of that zebra patterning starting to pop out. So
nice head.
Which, like you said, these things at 3, 4, 5 months old, very unimpressive. They're just a little pinky ball of what is that thing, And then you get things like this where the colour is absolutely turned on.
Wow.
Hello, mate.
Yep.
That's a little sunglow zebra. Show us your head.
Yeah, look at that pattern.
So you get the colour by now. This was a very, very dull orange snake earlier.
Yep. It takes a while to get that. They need that size to let the scalation start to separate and patterns start to show, and then obviously the colours start to develop.
Yep. Certainly makes for a nicer looking animal at 12 months old.
Yeah.
Even things like a simple, little Bradley Jag, once they start to get some colour.
Yeah, same. Starting to colour up.
Very dull, but all of a sudden.
Yep. I love the difference in the head too. It's almost got like a grey tinge in the head as compared to the other coloration in the body.
Yep.
Reminds me of the MD. Yeah.
Yeah, more typical of that Bradley normal top end. Look at that one. A couple more. Even stuff like a simple caramel, like it's not all crazy stuff. We'll have a bit of a range of stuff there tomorrow.
Yeah, stunning that.
But you look at the colour of that, it's a totally different snake to what it was 12 months ago. So
yeah,
always a bit nicer.
I actually find I'm tending to prefer to take yearlings, and there's kind of a double benefit for that. Well, A, you're selling an animal that's more advanced, as we touched on before, but also it gives you the opportunity to hold something back that bit longer. So these colours, like we see on some of these absolute crackers, allow you to make a better informed decision on stuff you're going to hold back.
Yeah, exactly. Even just a little, this one's just a little het granite. But it's one of those ones that almost looks caramel, but there's no caramel in this line. It's one of just those really light-looking animals. And this was nothing as a hatchie. Absolutely. I remember I sold one of these to somebody, and they posted a picture of it a couple of months ago, and I was like, oh, my God. Why did I sell that? It did definitely not look like that when I sold it.
When you see
that's just colour.
Yeah, when you see granite, you can see that Darwin colour influence, because obviously they're very closely related to the papillons, or the old terminology of IJs.
Yeah.
You can see the coloration in it, which is easily mistaken for caramel. We see it a lot these days. Oh, it looks like it's got caramel. It's like, no, that's how they look.
That's what they are. Yeah.
That's a nice granite. Look at that.
So even granite by 12 months, you see the goldy, yellowy fleck coming through everywhere, where it's starting to show more. The explosion is all colouring up different, so it tends to make for a prettier animal. Again, very, very unexciting snakes as hutchies, granites.
Yeah.
But look at that at 12 months, though.
Yep, and that's what a true granite looks like, isn't it?
Yeah, full exploded. You shouldn't see a real big, heavy pattern on it. It's, like you say, more of that IJ Papillon looking animal.
Yeah, very nice.
And even a little albino one, which I don't, I take them to expos just to show people that are buying hats or something what you can make. But they're always nice when they're 12 months old and you can sort of see that granite pattern coming through.
Yeah. That's nice. That one, nice contrast yellow and white coming through on that.
Yep, one of the lighter. I get some really bright yellow and some of the lighter pastel-y colours.
Yeah.
Something nice, something different.
Johnny, hey, Johnny, Dean White. Oh, Dino. What's going on? Ladies.
Dino. Hello, Dino.
What about mate? Yep.
A children's python.
Oh, there you go.
Different.
Something different.
I'm bringing that just for Marty. Just for Marty.
Oh, well, there we go. Just for Marty.
These are some little sexy things that I got from Fade, the and Queen herself.
Oh, very nice. They patterns T-Plus.
patternless T pluses, and there's a bit of a range of some I got with a little bit of pattern, some with a lot of pattern, and there's definitely a few really nice, very patternless things. So.
Wow.
And a couple of the little Bradley Jag.
Yeah, very nice.
Just things that finally pop in colour.
Did you just bring your whole bench top out here? I feel bad now because I only grabbed a couple out of the container. So it's all packed in trays.
I just got my whole display here ready to display.
Xanthic?
That's a fresh Xanthic. So there's only very, very small quantity of new this year's animals, but there's a couple that are really, really nice early, and even this little ghost is the last one I've got to pull out. But not often you see ghosts that actually have a nice colour at that age, you know, like that's a fresh, that's 4 months old or something, you know, so it's
nice and light too.
Already showing some nice colour.
Yep, melanin will come up a little bit more in it, but that's how it goes. And carpets, melanin develop a little bit as they go along. It's going to be a nice one now, that's for sure.
Yeah, Poss head granite and albino as well is always nice.
Oh, that's a bonus. Adam says, any 100% het pepper zebs tomorrow? I'm not sure what ABL is. That I'm not sure what pepper apple zebs tomorrow. I'm not sure. I don't have any. No, I'm not sure.
Not a whole lot of 100% het pepper. Anything's around in a combo at this stage, really.
Yeah, no.
Out there, but not a lot.
Yeah, there's not many. Might have something available next year. I've got a few plans on doing a few crazy crosses this season, maybe. We'll just see how it goes. Jason Deacon, g'day guys, long time no see. Hope the reptile god's on your side this season. I hope you're talking to me, Jason, because I'm the one that needs it. Not that dude over there. He has all the luck and has had all the luck as well.
I wouldn't say all. I'd say most. There's nothing to be like ridiculous about it.
Yeah, not all. Just like 95% of it.
That's all right. I'm happy to share the other 5%. That's okay.
I hope you share some this season, maybe. Ryan Shepherd spewing, I've got to work. Oh, that's no good, mate. Bummer. Dennis Donald Angel, guess I know I'm hitting up first thing in the morning. Me, of course. I get it.
Well, show us what you got then, Daz. Maybe Danny will be visiting you first. We don't know.
I actually didn't bring much, I don't think. So
Danny must be out of space now, for sure.
Well, I thought, like you, I'm just going to click on here. Just let me modify this before I go to the other side. Oh, this is one I've bred earlier. Oh, no, hang on. So sorry, I didn't have much time to do anything, but this is I thought the same thing. I need to go with an anterior, so I have something a little different. If I can get that to focus there for a second, if it's going to focus.
No need to come out swinging straight off the bat, Daz, Lauren.
Is that focusing or not? I can't see very well.
It's grainy for me, but I don't know if it's your internet or the focus.
Yeah, hang on, I don't know why it's not. Let's just see if we can get some focus going on here. I don't know why. It might be the black background, maybe. Was focusing working before, now it just doesn't want to.
Yeah, Julian Hutchins, they are cute. That's Julian Hutchins' favourite little catchphrase. The cute little man he is, little fisher boy.
It is, isn't it? That's cute. Like the little fish he sometimes catches cute. Why has my camera decided not to want to focus?
It's struggling.
See, it's not focusing at all, is it? It's not moving. I do not know. See if I try to force a reaction.
Come back to life.
Come back to life. Hang on. Wait, all right, hang on. Let me just operations here. Let me just put you back in the limelight there for a sec, Mr. Smith. I'm going to put you here for a sec.
Swapsy, Denny got a new rack. I hope it was a snake rack. Then you can reload.
I hope so. So let's just... Sorry, I'm just playing with the thing off the side here, so you chat with people. I'm not sure why. I'm going to just play with the camera here off the side and see.
Reboot camera, go again. Yeah, it's always good to catch up with some people. Even tonight, it was nice. You see people that you sometimes only see once a year at expos. Not everyone does every expo, so you miss out on different people at different shows. It's always nice to catch up with the regular crowd, regular yahoos.
Yeah,
I think Miss Faye Rankin will be there tomorrow as well, lurking down in the corner with her Antaresia collection. She's not sitting on your shoulder tomorrow, mate.
No, she has got her own table over there. I'm surprised normally she likes to park up next to us, which is always cool because she's great to have a chat with. It's lovely.
Yep. She's a perfect height for a stubby cooler on her head.
Yeah, but no, she decided she's going to go way over the other side. She's actually over there next to Ian from Sydney Reptiles.
Sydney Reptiles. That's the naughty corner.
The naughty corner. Yep, she's in trouble now.
Yeah, she's always in trouble, Faye. Surprised she's not on another Facebook ban as she normally is, but
yeah, that's exactly right. She's always saying something wrong, isn't she? All right, we're just about here again, I think. Sorry about this. It was working fine, and then decided to play games. So hopefully we're back here. Back in on that, and now Brent's gone. Isn't that nice? He's gone to kill himself off the screen. Gee, some people just have no idea.
No, the stupid Windows thing kicks in and says it needs to turn on the super wall to stop all the Bitcoin hackers, and then it just turns everything off.
Ah, right. I see. Bitcoin hackers. So let's have another crack. Yep.
Like bloody Faye and the stupid hackers trying to take her account. Like, what idiots taking Faye's account to try and sell Bitcoin? Dead set.
Bitcoin, yeah. Yep. Let's see if this is going to work better. Oh, there we go.
Oh, you fixed it. Wow.
Fixed it. There we go.
So cutting that clutch last year.
Yep, a little blondie, little blonde Mac. So
that has coloured up fantastically.
Yeah.
Look at that colour. I love the contrast.
Yeah, they're my favourites. They're all cool. They date back to, the Shane Scarf, Bob Withy days.
Yep.
So I think it was probably
milkshake.
Probably two of the best lines of blonde Macs, like way back when. So pretty cool. What else we got? Go on and go to the other side. So I got a little ghosty as well. A little bit older.
Bring out the ghost love.
Yeah, a bit of the ghost love. Love the eyes.
Yes. Love the silver.
Yep. In there in his little box.
Looking nice and chunky. Well established. Good feeder.
Yeah, good feeder. Yeah. That's one of the good things about these older animals is they've gotten there for a reason. So,
yeah.
There's one of the little mixed peppers I have there tomorrow.
Posset albino?
No, this one's just straight
up pepper.
Yeah.
But mixed blood or a pure?
Mixed blood. Yeah, this is a mixed blood job.
Mixed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not really.
So it could be posset anything really. You can just make up whatever you want it to be.
Oh, well, yeah, that's right. There's posset, granite, albino, exanthic, posset pepper,
posset zebra,
posset caramel, hypo.
Yeah, posset super jaguar. Show me those eyes again. Go back. I love those eyes.
Yeah, that's what I was trying. Let me go around this way.
Turn your head around, little man.
He just doesn't. He wants to keep looking away from the camera.
There we go. There's nothing better than opening tubs and seeing those eyes look at you.
Black eyes.
They seem to have, Sheree reckons they have the most friendly faces, peppers, and they're always such gentle-natured and nice. We have got one that's an absolute nutbag girl, but generally they are super, super nice-natured animals.
Yep, they are. I mean, you can photograph them and make them look a lot whiter than what they are. I do have some that are a lot more whiter. It's just partial of some of them, but... yeah, they're pretty cool. I like them. And like you can't have everything that's all just grey, so he's a bit of a sun glow.
It's glowing.
Yep. So this is a posset exanthic sun glow male.
Excellent.
So same thing, starting to show a bit of colour and pattern and
that little thing.
Doing well. Yeah, I haven't fed anything for a couple of weeks. You know what it's like. You put them in these containers if you feed them last week and you get to the show and you've got to clean 20 tubs out because I go, oh, what's going on? I'm going to poo in here.
Yeah, exactly. I don't feed the week before, so you don't get showered in poops.
Yep. So then got this little dude. This is only male I got. I'm showing this one. This is a caramel pepper jag that's going to go up.
Oh, what? Yeah. Caramel pepper jag at an expo.
Yeah.
You're out of control.
Lovely, cool black eyes, isn't he?
Definitely see the caramel in it. That's the cracker.
Yeah. Yeah, this is from the world first ones. This one was a bit of a picky feeder to start off with. His siblings are twice the size of him, but as you can see, he smashes his food now.
Mm. Yeah, some of them just need to get to summer, and that constant heat and humidity tends to just make them explode.
Yeah, they're pretty chill. I like them. So.
Yeah, I had about half a dozen, I'd say, that was pain in the arse feeders until we got to about October, November, and then even the problem childs all just erupted in one go. It was like one feeding day. It must have been, the day they all decided, oh, it's hot enough to eat now.
Yeah.
And, 5 out of the 6 problems all just eat and off they go. They've just worked it out.
Yep. And being a male, what a great way to throw genes into a couple of the different mutations if you wanted to. And this one almost didn't go, and I'm not even sure if I want it to go yet.
Oh, caramel pepper.
This is a caramel pepper posset exanthic, and it's
oh my god!
It's a
don't be careful, Darren. Cherie, we took a caramel pepper to an expo last year. It looked a lot like that. I did not want to take it. I had 2. And they both had holdback stickers. And Cherie said, just take it and see. What was the first snake that sold on that day?
Yeah.
I was filthy. Cherie felt guilty. She was like, oh, my God, I didn't know that was going to happen so fast.
I actually had this at the last show, right? But
that is beautiful.
I was too scared to put it on display. So I'd sat behind the table all day and...
yes. Done that before.
And our lovely friend, Destiny's partner, I showed him and he's like, oh, wow, that's awesome. I'm like, yeah. He rang me last week. Oh, have you still got that caramel pepper? He goes, I'm really keen on that, eh?
I can see why. That's insane.
Yeah, I love it. I like it. Kind of, not that's the same, but it kind of reminds me of breadlie. When you look at breadlie and you've got that, no melanin on the head, caramelly or ready sort of color. Obviously, it's caramel, but then how it develops that melanin down towards the tail.
Yes,
and that's what I like about
that
this.
Nice mix.
Yeah, there's no melanin at the top, and then develops it as it goes down the tail, and also the head color. If you look towards the tail, that color starts to fade. If you look right down towards the tail tip and basically where his head's sitting on his body, you can see how that color is less sort of thing, and it's more the pastel grayish color. Yeah, just a very funky looking snake. I like it. I like it. Well, it's a male.
Yeah,
so it's a male, and it's probably the only reason why it's going to market.
Yeah, exactly.
And I keep looking at it thinking, oh, it'll be if it was a girl, there's no way.
Yeah. No, definitely not. Sadly, though.
But,
that's a beautiful animal, and I like it's good and bad. And like people think it sounded like a bit of a dick when you say things like this, but it's so nice to have animals like that you can take to sell. You've got others, and you get the quality of the stuff you've got at shows is so nice that you get to sell things that are people's dream snake. People buy that and go, oh my god, that's like the pride of their collection. But unfortunately, you have to sell things. You can't just everything.
Yep. If I'll tell you what, if this was a female, it would certainly stay. There's no way it would go. But being a male, I have older caramel peppers. And because I've got other things, I've got caramel pepper jag boys and stuff. It's like to really need
ghost pepper
3 or 4. Yeah. So ghost pepper. Yep.
Posset exanthic's a nice tack on as well.
Well, that's a little bonus for anybody looking to get into it, and it's actually from Lark's hypo gene. I call it caramel. It's a habit. Everything's a caramel, but yeah, that's actually from that gene. So
Don't start that fight now.
yeah, I know. We'll just leave it as a caramel.
Yes.
Anyway, so that's just a couple. I just grabbed a quick couple out of the tub. A little bit of variation, a bit of difference. There's all sorts of stuff there. Plenty of wild types. Some people looking at older stuff. I've got some, 3-year-old sort of het pepper stuff as well. People looking for something to get in to breed next season and that sort of stuff. So some older animals. So
you have a couple of big ones.
Yep. Although some of those tubs over there had some larger ones in them. So there's other. You can see the tubs down there behind me, down here on the floor, down there. Snakes in them, ready to go tomorrow in the morning. So yeah, you've got to hold these things back and then make decisions whether you want to keep them or sell them, and can't keep everything.
Yes, things like that caramel pepper push other things out. Mr. Keegan says definitely sometimes you need to sell stuff. Yes, you don't want to, but you have to, and new things come and force you to sell things that would happily live there forever if there wasn't something newer to go in its spot, or it's that general process of you keep updating and refining, and perfectly animals that I have no interest in selling get sold. So
yep. Well, I don't have a choice. I just keep everything. But yeah, I've got way too much as it is. So like cuts have to be made.
It works for about 4 or 5 years, I reckon, and after that, there's just no hope anymore.
Yeah. Well, when you working with genetic stuff, you get odds. If you're lucky with odds, you can move stuff on sooner. But when you're not so lucky with odds, you have to persist with the hits and non-visual stuff for longer. Yeah. So, but anyway, so what else we got? Where do we get to? Just go quickly through the chat. Ryan's got to work.
Liam saying we'll be there. Number 18. There'll be plenty there. How many is there? That's 37. 30.
Hang on, let me have a look at the. Bear with me, everyone. Set up. I have the floor plan here. Can open this up.
Quite a long list. The main hall with the breeders and a bit of the commercial stuff is full all the way around, which is nice. It makes for a good show. I remember during those shows first back from COVID.
There we go.
It was chock-a-block like this, which always makes for a good expo. So yeah, you and me in the middle. Are we 8 and 9?
We're 8 and 9. So when you're coming in and having a look, we will go back over here. We can go a bit big on this. There we go. We can move this way. So that.
Liam says we'll be with Faye and Garth on 18, down in the naughty corner.
Yeah, this is the naughty corner here, the naughty children over here, 16, 17, This is where you come through the door over here, the green door. That's where you come in, and Brett and I are here, 9 and 8. So they come over and say hello. This is the naughty wall too. There's naughty children over here.
Yes, Reptilia.
Yeah, troublemaker over there. But so his name's on the side. There's plenty of well-known breed. Mr. Birch. Where's Mr. Birch? World's biggest keeper of Antaresia.
The Dirt Snake King.
Dirt Snake King. He is the Dirt Snake King. He has a very.
Where is Birchie?
He has a very impressive snake. I'm just I can't do two things at once, Mr. Smith.
Okay,
number three. Number three.
Couldn't see the numbers. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's on the end of the road near us there.
So this must be another naughty corner down here.
Yes, they stick the problem children over there.
Yep. So Mr. Birchie's over there. So
you'll have plenty. Looks like he's 2 tables. He'll have a lot of ants jammed onto 2 tables.
We've got another filthy cockroach that's travelled down over here, right opposite us. I reckon we can throw shit at him all day. That's Mitch Daly from Snake Sanctum.
Snake Sanctum, yes, no doubt.
He's travelled down one of those. Well, actually, we're the cockroaches, aren't they? They're the cane to the back front. Muppet. He's a cane to come down spreading his eggs everywhere.
Tell you don't bloody watch football or anything too much.
Yep. And then we got number 24. We got a Arthur and Debbie Weeding. So if anyone's down there looking for turtles, go and give them. They have some stunning turtles.
Turtles are us.
Turtles are us. Yeah, go them. There's plenty. You can see down the name, plenty of people. So it's going to be a massive show. And then down here, obviously, we've got in the blue is all the commercial store holders. Yep. So Husbandry Wizard from Kurt Lisley, Hawkesbury, John Can. You know, anyone doesn't know John Can, you should do. He's a legend and a great legend turtle guy and a great man.
Champions. What's Colin South selling? Why has he got a stand?
I have no idea. Maybe he's got some skinks or something. I'm not sure. I should have asked
sneaky Colin in the corner down there, eh?
Yeah.
And Troy as well. Troy Huvenden.
Yeah,
they're all sneaking out the back there. Cindy Jackson.
Yep. Cindy, Karen, Tracy. Each. Brian, Brad Reagan. Yeah. You know, Brad, I haven't seen Brad at the show for a while. Where's Brad hiding? Oh, he's down here. We'll be able to throw things at him too.
He's in range.
Yeah, I reckon he's in range. I can get down here in my corner over here, I reckon. And, you know, I think what we do is when something poos in the tub and you got to clean it, roll it up and then throw it across the eye.
Yes.
Can we throw poo at that, Daddy?
No, sadly not.
No. Mr. Andy, Fuzzy Fox for your
yes.
44. Yeah.
The Gel Mix Master.
Gel Mix. That sounds like a one of those ads. Gel Mix Master. Buy one now, get one free.
And a free set of steak knives if you order before $9.40 tonight.
See, now we're just entertaining ourselves now.
I know. We probably should go to bed so we can get up in the morning.
We probably should do. And one last, Michelle Daly, our go-to vet, number 42.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, excellent.
So we should go.
Clean for there.
Yep. She is certainly the way to go. And then obviously we've got Extreme Pets. Go and see Daniel and Kim and Nancy and all those guys.
Yep.
Up.
Big displays.
Yep. The other hall, I'm not sure where the other hall is, if that's the one where you go out
in the front courts. Yeah, it's the courts towards the car park at the front.
Yeah, okay. So I think it's the one where you go through that door and then you go in this door, maybe? I'm not sure. Courts 3 and 4. Mm-hmm. But, yep, so you've got the other hallway there, which is got some other exhibitors and commercial store holders. So Australian wildlife displays and from Tadpole Study Group and stuff. So go check those out. Alice Springs, that's probably good old Rexy come down. He normally brings down his little Mollicoridus, the Thorny Devils, sorry.
Yep. Always cool.
So that's always something cool, which most people don't get to see. So it's always go and have a good look at them. So, yeah.
Who's in the pit?
Melrose, I think, Australian Wildlife Displays.
Yep.
That would be Henry Melrose, maybe Raptor Reptiles as well. I'm not sure who else it is. Yeah. I'm guessing, yeah. So
is there anything behind us in the main hall, or is it just the pit in the other room? They've spread it out.
No, it's all the shows will be here. So next door will be which will be good because normally they have their shows on and they've got their speakers and the microphones and they're talking about snake or whatever, and we're trying to yell to people, so it's actually nice. Hopefully there'll be less yelling and screaming in our hall. Directly behind us is all the commercial stuff over here. Happy Petland is right behind us all the way along there.
Yep, huge display, lots of product.
Yep. Marty's girlfriend is here. Sorry, Chris O'Donnell, Reptile Enclosures. He's over there. So
yep, I saw he's got a massive display down the end there.
Yep, yeah. I didn't actually get a chance to go and have a look, but go check that out. Who else are we missing? I don't know. There's too many names to try to get through. MacArthur Herp Society. Where are they? 39. So go check them out. Down that Campbelltown area, and you want to get involved, go down and check those guys out. They're lovely people. Number 40 is the Illawarra Reptile Society. Same thing. If you're down the south coast.
Jojo and team.
Yep. Joe Payne and group. 41 other enclosures. Matt Hadjacosta. He makes some pretty cool stuff. You want to go top notch melamine displays with crazy backgrounds and all that sort of stuff. A real nice showpiece for your home. You know,
his stuff always looks very, very classy.
Yeah, he makes some very nice stuff. So, did he long legs? Not sure they are. Fuzzy Fox. So there's plenty of stuff to see and do. That's for sure. 49 pet pack. Oh, there we go. Thanks. 40 pet specific. More reptile stuff. So there will be
plenty. Oh, there is a stage.
There is a stage. I didn't see that. Yeah.
I wonder if Faye's going to sing us an Elvis song before the end of the day.
Maybe. You know the problem with that, though. If she starts, she won't stop.
She's probably gone to bed now. We can't even stir her up. But we'll ask her tomorrow. What if she got to sing one Elvis song? What song would it be, Faye?
Yeah, one is on the stage. One is Stephen Boyce is coming to sing a few tunes or not. So, yeah. But anyway, there we go. So there's a quick screen share so people can see what's going on.
Quick rundown. Well, we might go to bed so we can get up and get there and set up some animals. And
what do you mean? You don't have to get out of bed till 9:15, mate. You'll be there in 5
Pretty
minutes.
much. It's I said to Colin when I left, I said it's a bit of a struggle. I've got a 6-minute drive home, and I've got to come back again in the morning. It's absolutely my favourite expo of all time. It's right in my backyard.
Yep, it's a bit like me at Stanhope Gardens. It's 10 minutes away.
The tides have turned, though. It's my turn now. So, Denny says ATM in the hall as well.
Yes,
they have it set up well this year. Yes, they always have the ATM, which is a very crucial piece of equipment at a reptile expo when all the breeders will only take real money.
Yep,
not tap and go. So,
keep the cash flowing, keep everybody happy.
That's right. Use it or lose it.
Yeah, absolutely. What else did we miss? Any fights at the expos over caramel pepper can see it coming. Yes.
That's a cracker snake for a. You don't see stuff like that at expos much.
Yeah. No. Liam Thornton, good to see you, Liam. Liam, we're there with Garth and Faye on 18th. Good. Make sure you come say hello, mate. Jason Deacon, can you think of the one snake you wish you could never had sold and wish you had kept? Any.
Do I have to pick one?
Wow. The list is too many. I reckon there's every year you sell at least one, and more likely 10.
Yeah.
That someone puts up a photo and you think, wow, I knew I should have kept that one. But I guess going back to what we were saying earlier about the advantage of holding them for that bit longer, 12 to 18 months, means
you see more.
You see more, you see colours develop, because a lot of that stem from you breed something, you sell a few hatchies, and then someone shows you 18 months down the track when it's 5 foot long or 4 foot long, whatever it might be, and it's showing its real nice colours and it's displayed, and you think, oh, I should have kept that. Yeah, there's been many I've done.
Yes.
So,
yes, more than one. There's things that just turn out far better than you can ever anticipate, and you just don't know. But
yeah. Mr. Sharp. Hey, Jared, how are you, buddy?
Sharpy boy.
How's all
he's not heading down. He's probably having his 716th surgery or something.
Yeah, I think they're stretching his legs so he can reach the pedal in the car, so he can drive somewhere. Is that what's going on, Jared? I hope you're doing better, mate.
That's terrible.
We do miss you. We do miss you at the show, sort of.
We do. It's good someone just to hack out on. It's always there and good for a laugh.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get to Wollongong, Mr. Sharpie. It'll be nice to see you wandering around at the shows again, and your lovely wife back.
Your lovely wife and the extra kids you have now. Yep. So, Denny, Stolen Angel, we'll see you nice and early in the morning, boys. Go get some Z's. Yep, that's exactly what we're going to do. So, for everybody that's popped in and said hello, thank you. You will see more from us soon. We are working on stuff in the background.
Yep.
And once that all gets sorted, we have big plans. So
they'll be sick of the sight of us. They'll be like, yeah, they are two Muppets again.
Not these Muppets. It'll be like Eric and Owen on NPR. Not these blokes again.
Well, at least we'll have plenty to show and tell, which will be nice.
Yeah, it will be exciting times. All right, guys. Matthew Trace. G'day, mate. How you going, Princess?
Oh, where's that Travs boy been gone? Hey,
Yeah.
been missing in action for a while.
Get beauty sleep. I think he's been having beauty sleep non-stop because he just disappeared. And it's still not enough.
Sleeping princess.
Yeah, he's up in his little tower. Sleep.
Yes, well, that's the thing. We'll see lots of the people at the expo that you don't see that often, just in the crowds of faces that once a year catch ups.
Yep, it's good. The shows are great. All right, let's go because we've got to go to bed. It's going to get too late. Thanks everybody. Brent, if they want to catch up with you, where do they find you?
KHP Reptiles, Facebook. Most people find me there. Message the page. Message Brent Smith, or you can find me website www.khpreptiles.com.au, and we'll be there tomorrow, as will you, Mr. Merrily by Design.
I will be, and same Facebook, Merrily by Design down Whittaker, and I have been very slack on my Merrily by Design messages, so I will get on top of that. Apologies to everybody. Just don't quite get the screen time as much during work hours sometimes to be able to respond to messages, so we'll get there, and look forward to tomorrow. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channels, Merrily by Design and KHP Reptiles as well. And thanks everybody for popping in, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, and catch you on the next one.